In the previous episodes of Life is Strange.
Whoa! It's called film Little Pieces of Time.
Because Max wants everybody to see
I'm
how
so
hip she is.
sick of people trying to control me!
Don't ever touch me again, freak!
It totally makes sense. You hella saved my life.
I think it's awesome you set a tongue record on video.
You're going to be sorry someday.
And there she is. How are you doing, Max?
Hi, Joyce. I am so sorry about William. I have great memories of him.
That was his gift to us. Wonderful memories.
Let's talk about your superpower.
Hey, it's Thelma and Louise. You're my business now.
That's Rachel's bracelet. Why the fuck are you wearing her bracelet?
You want me to cut you, bitch?
Please, step back.
You're kidding. Put that down.
Please, get me out of here! Max!
Nobody cares about me. Nobody. What are you doing here, Max?
Now, I know today was difficult for everybody. Miss Caulfield, why exactly were you on the route with Kate Marsh? Please, tell us everything.
What the hell is this?
Max, there was no eclipse scheduled today.
I believe you, Warren. I'll believe anything this week. I knew Chloe would be all over this, so I better get moving.
Hello and welcome everybody to Life is Strange Episode 3 Chaos Fury. Is that different? I haven't played this in a while, so I can tell. So I haven't played this in a couple of weeks. Because I haven't really been in a situation to. I have to have at least 2 hours just free to myself without anybody just being able to disturb me. So, last I left off, I saved Kate, blamed Nathan for drugging her, and also told him Mr. Jefferson. Okay, wrong thing. Sorry. Back our sentence. Pretty fine. Right. I can't play guitar today. It's kind of shitty. That's right. Okay, so first off, I'm going to catch up on the journal, which has 38 pages. Oh, jeez. I get started. $22. So, that's a whole lot of pages to get through. October 7th. This will be the weirdest journal entry I will ever make. It's so weird I don't know how to or where to start, but it started with the most vivid dream of my life. I was lost in a storm by the lighthouse until I came upon the edge of a cliff. Then I saw a giant tornado heading for Arcadia Base. It was so real that I could feel the rain stinging my face and I was scared shitless. Then a boat hit the lighthouse and I swear I actually felt like I was going to die. But I woke up in Mr. Jefferson's class and I wasn't even sleeping. I almost fell out of my chair. Jefferson called on me, but I totally blew my answer, of course. Victoria pounced on me and made me look like a bigger idiot. She's so awful. Then I didn't have the guts to turn in a photo for Everyday Heroes contest while Victoria did her usual suck up to Jefferson. He's so cool and he clearly wants me to succeed. I felt so shitty. I just wanted to get to the bathroom to be alone and wash my face after that nightmare or daymare. Once I got to the bathroom, I saw this odd, beautiful blue butterfly floating in, and right when I took a photo of it, the corner, Nathan Prescott came in freaking out, talking to himself. I hid in the corner and this punk girl came in and they started arguing about drugs and money. Then Nathan actually whipped out a gun and shot the girl. This is where it gets strange. When Nathan fired the gun, I came around the corner and reached out for some dumb reason as if I could stop the bullet, but suddenly I could feel the world twist around me and feel the pressure and feel and this pressure in my head. Everything seemed to rewind. I found myself right back up in class at my desk. I really thought I had been dosed with some drug until I calmed myself down. I saw everything happen in class the way it did before. Major Graham, Groundhog Day, deja vu. Somehow I was able to actually rewind time. I knew the only way to find out if I was having a breakdown was to go back to the bathroom and see if I could save that girl from Nathan. This time I had no idea how either. I just knew I couldn't live with myself if I let her die again. I escaped Jefferson this time by knowing exactly how to answer his questions and rushed to the bathroom. I hid in the corner again. I couldn't believe it when Nathan showed up, freaking out all over again. Then the girl came into the bathroom and before Nathan could shoot her, I smashed open the ancient fire alarm and scared both of them away. Victory. Until I got grilled by security chief Dave Mason, who thinks he's Chuck Norris, Blackwell Ranger. Nathan Prescott almost kills a girl in the bathroom, but no, I'm the problem. I was so glad when Principal Wells stepped in to shoot David away. I wanted to inform Principal Wells that I saw Nathan wave a gun in the bathroom, but I didn't want to mention the girl or my new rewind abilities. For obvious reasons, I wouldn't know how to tell him without making me look crazy. You grilled me out for being in the hall during the fire alarm. I'm still glad I didn't have to tell him that Blackwell's most big fucking deal student actually killed a girl in the previous timeline. So my school day started with an apocalypse, a dream, and then ended with saving a life and discovering that I have some kind of power to rewind time that I don't know how to top that. Find books. Okay. I thought these would be 2 pages each. They're not. Okay. Everything feels so surreal right now. I can't talk to anybody about this. Well, the only person I haven't seen in 5 years. I could confide in Warren. He's smart and knows science, so maybe he could even think of an explanation, though I have no idea what that could be. Until I can figure this out, I'd better stay on the down low with this stuff and focus on my classes. Warren sent me a text asking for his flash drive back, even though I haven't had the chance to check out all the cool shows and films on there. I watched a few episodes of Doctor Who and the X-Files, binged on Full Metal Alchemist, then Faster, Pussycat, Kill, all kinds of Amazon women, black and white badassery, Tetsuo, total cyberpunk trip with amazing visuals, and Scott Pilgrim for about the millionth time. A side note, I saw a missing person poster on campus for Rachel Amber, a pretty Blackwell student who vanished. It's so sad to see her smiling face and then think about the awful things that could have happened. If there was a way for me to rewind 6 months, I totally would. I had to go back to the dorm to get Warren's flash drive, and yes, Victoria and her Vortex Vixens blocked me from getting in, and even took my picture. It was so High School Movie. I can't believe she did that. Did it? Who wrote that sentence? She actually told me to go fuck yourself, though it was funny. I don't know why she has to act that way. She already has everything she wants, doesn't she? And she forced me to rewind until I finally came up with a way to get her out of my way. I don't want to use this power for trivial bullshit, especially if I have been given an actual gift from the universe, but it did give me a chance to test it out. But I felt like shit seeing Victoria sitting there by herself on the steps, covered in paint. She didn't look like the Queen Biatch of Blackwell. She just looked like a lonely girl, as confused as me. I knew I had to find out if she was okay. She was actually nice and apologized. She even deleted the pictures she took of me off her phone, so maybe there's hope for the future. More high school drama. Juliet wouldn't let Dana out of her room because she thought Zachary was sexting Dana. So stupid. I was so tired of from everything, and since Dana borrowed Warren's flashlight, I had to intervene. Juliet told me Victoria was the one who gave her the inside scoop on Zach and Dana, so I knew that Victoria was playing them all. I snuck into Victoria's room and onto her laptop and found out that she indeed was lying through her ass, just to create drama, of course. I felt like a weasel going through Victoria's room and laptop. So I have to do this to see counts. I am reading it. Do you know how many pages? I mean, I've read what? 7 pages. Yeah, 7 pages, I think. That's it. I have like another 20 to get through. Once I gave Juliet the proof that Victoria was behind us, I went to get Warren's flash drive from Dana. She was in a weird mood, so I had to look around to see if I could find out why. I found a home pregnancy test along with a note from Logan, a doctor's appointment. They admitted she was pregnant. I realised that all my friends have troubles that are just as significant as mine. Sigh. I'm starting to get the hang of this whole rewind thing. I don't want to use this power. I don't want to waste this power, but there has to be a reason it was given to me. So I better learn out how to use it right. I started by saving Alyssa from getting a football-fueled headshot. I admit it felt amazing to help Alyssa with something as simple as that. I also saw David Madsen harassing Kate Marsh, hassling. I couldn't hear anything, but he was accusing her of something. All that guy can do is point his fingers. I got so pissed I went over to stop him from being such a bully. He's a security guard, not a stormtrooper. He was an asshole as usual, but I felt good about it, what I did, and Kate seemed truly happy that somebody stood up for her, and I did that without using my rewind power. No, I didn't. I saw both endings to that situation. This day keeps getting stranger. I don't even believe what I'm writing, and I can't even do a simple task without like giving Warren back his flash drive without getting into a situation. In this case, though, it turned out half bad and half good, which I guess is the yin-yang of life. When I met Warren in the lots and checked out his new retro wheels, guess who showed up? Nathan Prescott, freaking out all over again. He got all up in my face and to accuse me of bullshit, even though I was scared because I know what he did to that girl in the bathroom. I was more furious. Then the girl in the bathroom pulled up in the truck, my former best friend Corey Price. We both looked at each other like, what the fuck? Next thing I knew, I was in her truck as Warren earned his man card and tried to get Nathan off my ass. I owe Warren big time. Seeing Chloe for the first time in 5 years was such a shock. I was almost paralyzed, especially after realizing that Nathan had almost killed her right in front of me. Now Chloe shows up out of the blue to save me. Hey boy, I have tea to drink. But I really want to see. It's like in Metal Gear Solid, they have like this intro screen to different sections of the game, and you can only read it by loading the game. Right? There'll be an illustrated image, and then there'll be a catch up to what's happened. So it feels like that. But this is more like, unlike that, this is all Max's personal thoughts, so I started reading it. Okay. Of all the bizarre and unexplainable shit happening today, sitting in Chloe's bar or truck, listening to music and staring at her dashboard, bobblehead might be at the top. So I tried to process the fact that Chloe and I were two best friends who didn't know each other anymore. She had blue hair, piercings and cool boots, and I looked like a dork. I didn't know where to start, and she wasn't exactly extending an olive branch. So we sat like strangers. At least I had time to catch my breath and realize that in the parking lot melee with Nathan and Warren, my camera got busted up. I didn't take care considering everything else going on, but it sucked on top of everything else going on. Going back to Chloe's old house for the first time in 5 years was like the ultimate rewind. Some things were obviously different, but some things weren't. The house smelled exactly the same as it did when we were growing up. Chloe's room was like an exploded version of her new adult self. Cool and chaotic. I could tell she was pissed. She wanted to blaze up and chill. So I explored her room to catch up on what she was into these days. I'm an other one. I am 18. That's utterly outrageous. Folk off. Then I found a photo of Chloe with Rachel Amber. Chloe freaked and laid into me for not calling her once. I deserved it. She had become best friends with Rachel, and they were going to bail on Arcadia Bay and head out to Los Angeles for fame and fortune. I could tell how much Chloe cared about Rachel since she was the one putting up the posters. I felt even shittier about leaving Chloe alone all these years when she most needed me. You suck, Max. I'm not sure what type of face that is right beside it. But Chloe is obsessed with Rachel, the missing girl. She says Rachel vanished after meeting some amazing dude, probably some psycho online. Chloe wanted to smoke out and be alone, so I went downstairs to find some tools to fix my camera. Okay, there's someone I didn't know, that Rachel vanished meeting some amazing dude. I'm not sure if I caught on to that. Okay. Snooping deeper, I hit the paranoia jackpot and found a whole mini surveillance setup of Chloe's house, with cameras in the halls and some rooms. Truly creepy shit. What kind of uber paranoid puts up cameras throughout his own home? Chloe's stepfather, I guess. I see why she's got some serious attitude. When I got back upstairs, I couldn't fix the stupid camera, but Chloe saw the butterfly photo and knew I was in the bathroom and set off the alarm. Her attitude totally changed, and she realized that I saved her life. Even though it could have gone the other way, she was so happy, like when we were kids, and it was great to see her face light up. She even gave me her dad's old awesome old Instamatic as a symbol of our reunion. She cranked up the tunes and started dancing on her bed like a maniac. She even got me to shake my booty just a bit. That's when Chloe's stepfather showed up, and it was David Matheson. I had to hide in the closet, and then David came in, angry about the music. He was even scarier off campus because he didn't have the school around him. He accused Chloe of taking one of his guns. Then shit got real. David found Chloe's joint and flipped out on her. I couldn't take it. Considering she almost died that morning, I stepped out and said it was my weed. David tried to threaten me, but Chloe's awesome and threatened him. He backed out of there quick. Chloe was so touched that I took the blame. Of course, she did steal one of David's guns and waved it around like an idiot. Too much firepower for one girl to encounter in one day, or one life, unfortunately. Chloe and I decided to get out of there and catch up on our exploring like best friends. So Chloe and I ended up at the lighthouse watching the sunset. Chloe was mellow and told me more about David and his uber paranoia at school and home. It all made sense. But I wanted to know why Chloe was in that bathroom with Nathan Prescott. She told me he deals drugs and she wanted to blackmail him to pay off some big loan. It's so strange where our lives have gone since the last time we hung out when we were 13. Then another nightmare, or duskmare. I was right back at the lighthouse in the storm, except this time I was following a ghostly deer until I got to the edge of the cliff. I could see a tornado destroying everything in its path, and again I could feel the cold sting of rain. The lighthouse was crumbling and I felt so helpless watching the tornado move towards the town. Then Chloe snapped me out of the dream, and I told her what I saw, and as if to make the day end on another unusual note, snow started falling from the sky in the warm sunset. It felt so nice. It felt so weird, ominous, and beautiful all at once. Especially standing there with my best friend. And on that positive thought, I officially earned a great night's sleep. And that was all one day since page 9. Jeez. Whew. October 8th. I woke up this... No, I'm just going to try it slightly different voice. I woke up this morning with a different person. No, a different person. Even if nobody knows it yet, after yesterday's intense revelations with my rewind power and saving Chloe's life, among the other cray-cray, as Victoria might say, events at Blackwell, I have to assume everything is different now. And I thought exposing my photos to the world was going to be hard. After Chloe dropped me off back at my dorm yesterday, I tried to find out more about the freak snowfall that happened when we were at the lighthouse, but local meteorologists are stumped so far. I felt so jacked up, and I pulled an all-nighter on time and physics research. I'm too close to be reading. Jeez, that is one weird drawing of Chloe's face. One weird drawing. Not being warned, I ended up knowing less about my situation than when I started. I don't really think that my tornado vision and the snowfall are connected, but at this point I have no fucking clue what to believe. I'm just so glad that Chloe and I are a team again. That has to be destiny. Now I have to head to showers and get ready to meet Chloe for breakfast. Lord knows I need it. I ran into Kate in the showers and she asked for the October Country back. I love that book and definitely need to get my own copy. Of course, when I was in the shower, Victoria and Taylor barged in and totally started ragging on poor Kate about the video. Just to be complete assholes, they wrote the link on the mirror. I don't understand how they get off on acting like that. Victoria has everything. What's she gained by being a bully to Kate Marsh? We're supposed to be adults here. But I swear, it's like Battle Royale, just without the dystopia and exploding heads. Only Victoria can make me feel dirty in a shower. After being forced to listen to Victoria and Taylor rag on Kate about the video, I headed back to my room. I headed back to my room. I didn't really have any time to chill out. I had to get dressed and find Kate's book in my own mess, rushing all the time, rushing all the while not to be late for Chloe. As if things weren't dramatic enough, I got a creepy text from a private number. Nathan? Victoria? No clue. I really have to stop watching my back. I still had to give Kate's book back, so I went to her room. I knew she wasn't doing good, but I didn't know how bad until I went in. All the lights were off, blinds closed, like some emo goth den. And Kate is the opposite of emo or goth. She was crying in the dark, and it was so sad to see her like this. More sad is that I wish I could take a picture of her framed in her expressionless misery. Kate admitted that she thinks something more happened to her than just the video. Plus she told me that Nathan Prescott gave her a ride from the party to the ER, and she thinks he did something to her, but she doesn't remember what. It's hard not to believe Kate, considering what kind of person she is and what kind of person Nathan is. I've seen for myself exactly what that fucker is capable of. Of course, Kate asked if she should go to the police and the principal. I felt like absolute shit, but I told Kate she shouldn't go to anybody until she has more proof she was drugged. That video doesn't help her case at all, and this could all backfire big time. She was going up against the whole Prescott empire, and not just one rich white boy and dope. She wasn't too thrilled by my answer. I don't think she trusts me to be the one investigating all this. How can I blame her? I sometimes wonder what I'm actually doing, besides getting myself in more trouble. Kate even booted me out of her room. Hello, everyday hero. I ran into Warren, or rather, Warren was waiting to run into me. Naturally, he wanted to know what the hell happened in the parking lot, and Chloe and Nathan's show. Once again, I felt like a dick because I should have gotten a hold of Warren to see if he was okay after we just left him in the lot. I do owe Warren. I only told him a little about what was going on with Nathan. The less he knows, the better for him. I'd love to at least tell him about my ability to fucking reverse time and space, but ironically, I don't think it's the right time or space. Besides, he won't want to marry me immediately, just so he could have his own human time machine, or capture me for scientific experiments, or make me go to the drive-in with him. Oh wait, he did try to get me to go to the drive-in with him, and I refused. I'm not really in the mood this week. And I also don't want to lead him on. Ooh, okay. I was watching a YouTuber and she said, yeah, I probably shouldn't lead him on. And Chloe actually says that, okay. Before catching the bus to meet Chloe, I saw Nathan talking to David, which made me nervous. Otherwise, I had a nice soundtracks ride to the Two Whales Diner. Talk about going back in time. I haven't seen the diner in 5 years, but it looks exactly the same. Although now there are way less fishermen and way more dump food carts than when we were kids. Chloe and I had the best backdrop to play pirates, old ships and a big ocean. Chloe's was late, duh. So I was happy to be distracted by seeing Joyce again. The diner is like a museum piece, except with customers. Better still, the food hasn't changed at all. Joyce seemed really glad to see me again, and she didn't give me much of a guilt trip for not staying in touch after William died. She wanted to move forward with a new life and husband. Chloe doesn't want to accept that. Joyce naturally gave me shit for corrupting Chloe with my devil weed, though I'm not sure she even believed it was mine. What could I say? I can see she actually loves David, even if I don't know how. The breakfast was so worth the grief, though. So much drama, and I haven't even finished my breakfast. Finally, Chloe showed up, more bubbly than I would have thought after almost getting killed in the bathroom yesterday. It makes me happy to see her smile, but that smile meant trouble. since all she really wanted was for me to shut off my rewind bar. So I did, and I have to admit, I felt like a total boss. Except I did start feeling weak and woozy. The more I rewound, I even got a nosebleed, which kind of freaked me out. Chloe always wants more, so she demanded we go to the top secret lair. She still had to get me pissed off at me because I dared to answer Kate's call. I'm not a fan of Chloe's petulant side. She tried to make me feel like an ass, but screw that. Kate was so happy I answered. I actually felt worse for her. Chloe has to know I can have two friends at once. Just when I thought shit couldn't get crazier, Chloe took me to her secret lair, the city dump. Perfect for Halloween, like where the vehicle and appliance ghosts of Arcadia Bay come to rot and rust. Urban dystopia porn. But instead of taking cool photos, Chloe had me to do some silly kind of fun gun tricks. Until the guy Chloe owes money to showed up. Some skeevy guy called Frank. He demanded Chloe pay him back, or else. I was shocked that he wasn't a loan shark, I expected. But I could literally feel his bad vibe. I still can't see how my best friend ended up involved with a loser like Frank. And I almost shot him. He pulled a knife on us. It felt like another one of my dreams. I didn't even remember aiming the gun at him, but my finger just tapped against the trigger. Thank God there were no bullets left. I could have used my rewind, but the way my head was throbbing, who knows? I can't assume my power will always be available. I don't know anything about how this works or how long, so I can't take anything for granted. I just know I'm never holding a gun, another gun. After all the drama, volume 33, Chloe and I ended up taking a walk along the train tracks deep in the woods. We both needed to hear nothing but the sound of nature and wildlife. I was shaking from inside from our encounter with Frank and Chloe. Front tough. Frank and Chloe. Oh, okay. We're shaking from our encounter with Frank, and though Chloe fronts tough, I could tell she was shaken up too. She told me everything about Frank, which explains why she was trying to blackmail Nathan. It shocks me that the girl I grew up with, watching SpongeBob, ended up in such a scary orbit. I felt safer, and with her at my side, I was glad we had a moment of peace. So it probably wasn't the best idea to lay down in the tracks and wax about life, etc. as Chloe's leg got caught in the rail, and just as the goddamn train showed up. The goddamn train. Of course, I was trying to lay off, trying to take a photo for my portfolio. There's something wrong with a girl that wants to take a photo of a very depressed girl, but also a girl who's going to die. Wow. Kind of glad I'm reading her thoughts, because Jesus, what? Okay. Of course, I was off trying to take a photo for my portfolio, and then I had another quick flash of my tornado vision. Okay, maybe she was taking a photo, then the train started coming, she couldn't get out. I hope so, at least. I could see it, almost feel it, tearing the sky apart. My head felt like it was exploding, like in that 80s film, Scanners. Just as fast as the vision came in, it disappeared. I may be in denial about what this apocalyptic message means or doesn't. Then I heard Chloe screaming for help, and I was shitting kittens, Her foot was stuck in the damn rail, and naturally the train was coming around the mountain. I was pretty proud of myself for coming up with a drastic, if not destructive solution to saving Chloe once again. But in this case, in case this journal ever falls into the wrong hands, it's going to remain our BFS secret. So there. Our morning adventure over. Chloe dropped me off back at the campus. She was so sweet and said that this had been the best week of her life, despite everything. That made me feel so awesome. Chloe really sees us like we're taking over the world. But what if I hadn't been able to use my rewind power to get off the tracks? Chloe might have to lower her expectations, and so will I. Speaking of expectations, Dan Madsen stopped to talk to me without being a total prick. I thought he was going to bust me for taking the heat for Chloe's weed, but we just talked for a little. And for the first time, I felt kind of sorry for David. He is a veteran. I know he probably saw awful things in combat. He said he doesn't want to fight Chloe or me, but all the shit he's pulled and treating Kate like she's a suspect, it just makes it hard to get along. But I promise to try, for world peace. Something odd happened, as if everything happening isn't bizarre, but I saw Kate having an intense conversation with Mr. Jefferson. She ended up practically running away from him in tears. I wish I could have casually asked, "Oh, by the way, what's up with Kate?" like he would tell me anyway. I know Kate treats Jefferson like he's an apostle or something. Okay. So what did he say to make her so upset? Just when I was feeling good about Chloe and me, I walked in Jefferson's class and see Nathan and Victoria sitting on my desk. Unreal. Asshole bookends. Okay, that's a new phrase for me. Kate Marsh almost killed herself. My hands are still shaking, but I have to write this down while I can. Right at the start of Mr. Jefferson's class, Kate went to the roof of the girls' dorm to jump. Every student and teacher was watching her like it was a Blackwell rooftop concert. I saw her actually jump, but I was just about able to use my rewind power to get her back on the roof. I tried harder than I ever did. And somehow I stopped the time completely. I made it to the roof. But again, my head felt like it was going to blow up. I knew I couldn't just keep rewinding to save Kate. I had to try and talk her down on my own. She was already in so much pain over the video and all the bullying, so she wasn't going to buy everything I tried to tell her. You see movies with people trying to talk somebody down out of suicide, but it's very different when I'm the one doing the talking. I covered up everything I could, and Kate almost jumped anyway. Cliche or not, I told her how much her friends and family love her, even if they don't show it all the time. Lo and behold, Kate stepped back from the ledge, alive. I almost cried in her arms. Oh, we still have 3 more pages. I know this isn't about me though. I have to admit, it was an amazing feeling to walk arm in arm with Kate from the roof to outside the dorm. Like I said, the whole school and police were watching us, almost completely silent. Then I heard what sounded like Logan yelling out, "Give it up for Max!" And everybody started to clap and cheer. Talk about surreal. The people who ignored me and threatened me like crap suddenly crushing on me. That might be the strangest things that's happened to me this insane week. Really? It's people cheering you on, instead of rewinding, whatever. And that made me wonder if Victoria was watching how she felt about all this. I almost wanted to find her, just to get her in her smug face for enabling Kate's suicide attempt. Such cruel bullshit. Though to be fair, Victoria wasn't the only one responsible. Nathan Prescott seemed to have disappeared, which was probably a good thing. And after all that, I still had to talk to the police and give a statement. It felt so weird to do so, since I've pretty much every police procedural so I've seen it in pretty much every police procedural so I had to lie my ass off when he questioned me about the other students, because I just don't think the police are ever going to find out what happened. Yes, this looks like a job for Supermax. Supermax. Right. Though of course, I do love it when Chloe calls me that, even if I don't feel that everyday heroic for helping Kate down. Maybe it's wrong for me to think I have to deal with anything but grateful that Kate didn't jump. Holy crap, I read a lot. Out loud, nonetheless. Okay. What was really odd when all the students and faculty surrounded me and Kate, and then started patting our backs and shoulders like we were heroes. Okay, this is extra content. I'm pretty sure we didn't see any of this. I wasn't sure how to respond, considering Kate almost threw herself off the roof because of everybody at school. But like I said, I can't blame everybody. I still know really where to point all my fingers. The very best thing was that even though Kate was still in tears and confused, I definitely saw her smile when she realized how happy everybody was she was still alive. I smiled too. The police and paramedics swooped in, and then Kate was covered in a blanket and gently escorted to the ambulance. They didn't thank me or look at me like I was a hero. I guess they're used to saving people without applause. But if I'm super honest, it felt pretty cool. Like I got a hug from the whole school. So maybe Blackwell Academy isn't totally bad. It's not enough that Kate is alive, and though I'm not enough of an egomaniac to take the credit, I still had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in this tacky office with Nathan Prescott, Dave Madsen, and Mr. Jefferson calmly talking about why Kate would attempt suicide. I was quiet but giddy inside, just replaying in my head the moment when Kate stepped toward me with a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Part of me wanted to smash Nathan's smug face against the desk. Knowing he had a lot to do with Kate's suicide attempt, I thought about doing it. Then a flipping quick rewind, but I knew that would be the start of a bad, dangerous habit. I should have known that David would knock on me to Principal. I should have known that David would knock on me to the principal about my joint. Like anybody cares about weed. But David made me sound like a drooling fiend instead. So instead of Nathan getting the boot, I get suspended. Such bullshit. After being grilled in the principal's den, I hung out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel the grass under my feet and watch the fluffy clouds. He's such a sweetheart. He keeps telling me how proud he was that I stopped Kate from jumping. I don't believe that I did. But I have to say, it's better to be treated like a hero at school than like a tweed loser. Still, I told Warren that something ominous is happening at Blackwell. Richard, Amber, Chloe, and now Kate have all been victims. Not to mention me, if I keep playing amateur detective. Wish I could let Warren know about my power, but it's not the right time, as if anything is the right time anymore. And to make the end of the day on the most surreal note possible, the sky went dark, and we watched a solar eclipse that was not announced on the news or any astronomy site. What is happening at Arcadia Bay? Okay, I'm gonna have to do that. Just starting the next episode now instead of holy crap. I'm not even finished yet. I'm gonna get some milk. That's a whole lot of reading. That's better. Wrong ears. Okay. So I read the new people. Oh, there's only a few new people anyway. Yeah, okay. If I knew I gave Warren my phone, I knew if I gave my Warren, those pages that broke me. I knew if I gave Warren my phone, he would blow it up for science. He wants his flash drive back after letting me borrow it for less than a week. He told me to watch everything because he has tons of cool TV shows and films on there. Thank God it wasn't porn. And I am thankful for Warren. He's like a real friend, and we share a lot of the same interests. He loves science, but he really understands art and appreciates great photography. Even though he says he loves my pictures, I can't tell if he's just being nice. Warren is a geek, but he definitely lets you know where he stands. I don't think he would ever lie to me. It feels good to have at least one strong ally, the same age here. He makes me smile. Okay. Yes, I'm going to read the profiles. Yeah. Go to sleep, but okay. Okay, every night. I'm not going to start this and not have any gameplay. Then there's Chloe Price. What do you say to our best friend, your best friend, after 5 years of silence? After finding out you saved her life in a bathroom? Nothing. I feel so lame for not staying in touch, or even text. I have no idea how to process seeing Chloe like this again. For one thing, she looks so similar, but so different. She's all grown up now, but it doesn't seem like she's only 1 year older than me. I absolutely love her blue hair and punk clothes. It kind of makes sense she would become a real rebel. She still kind of looks like a pirate, except one who stage dives. Oh. Okay, good night to the one fan that's watching this. Every night, actually. Bollocks. Just spilled the milk. I used to cry over spilt milk, but I have to clean up. Right, I do apologise for these 2 breaks. I don't really want to understand, but that was my own fuck up. I had to clean up quick. Right. I'll just start. Then there's Chloe Price. What do you say about your best friend after 5 years of silence? After finding out you saved her life in the bathroom, nothing. I feel so lame for not staying in touch, even text. I have no idea how to process seeing Chloe like this again. For one thing, she looks so similar but so different. She's all grown up now, but it doesn't seem like she's only 1 year older than me. Absolutely love her blue hair and punk clothes. It makes sense she would become a rebel. She kind of still looks like a pirate, except one who stage dives. I know she's angry with me, especially angry with me because of her body language. I'm glad I can still see the old Chloe in there. Or is that the young Chloe? I'm sure she's still messed up about her dad dying. I would be too. That was just a terrible time for Chloe and Joyce. I feel bad because I wonder if I was happy to move away just to avoid her grief. Speaking of grief, it's clear she's all mixed up about Nathan Prescott shit. I have no idea what's going on between them, but I'm going to find out no matter what. Rachel, Joyce, and Frank. Where is Rachel Amber? Even though Blackwell Academy feels so remote and tranquil, you still get sad reminders of reality, like missing person posters literally wallpapered all over the campus. I already know her name through osmosis. I guess she was a popular student here and vanished 6 months ago. Rachel is a great picture on her missing person poster. She looks posed and pretty. Or is it poised? No, it's posed. Like a model. Of course, I wonder who took the photo. Did she run away from home? I'd like to hope so. For her sake. It's so depressing and I feel awful for her parents. What a shitty thing to go through. Sigh. No matter how much Blackwell seems like a secret ball of knowledge, you can't escape the real world. Talking to Joyce Price after 5 years was almost as intense as seeing Chloe again, especially right back in the old Two Whales diner. That clinking of silverware and the smell of sizzling bacon rewound me back to being a kid, hanging out there with my parents for breakfast. I remember her always smiling at Chloe, even in mischief and doubt. Not even in mischief. That she smiles at her hijinks now, but they still banter like mother and daughter. I moved to Seattle so soon after William died that I never saw how it affected Joyce. I'm glad she's not pissed at me for being selfish and never looking back. I still remember the last time Chloe and I saw him alive. I wonder how often Joyce relived that day. That's the worst kind of rewind, one you can't control. But if I could go back to that moment, what would I do? I can only imagine how Joyce ended up with David Madsen. Talk about opposites. You can tell she loves him, disturbing as that sounds. Maybe she wanted a more structured life for herself. Obviously it didn't work out that way with Chloe. I hope they both treat her right. Joyce deserves the best. She doesn't really know that much about this guy. I'll never forget Frank, if only because he's the first and last person I will ever aim a gun at. How did Chloe end up in this sketchy drug dealer's orbit? The weird thing is that when I first saw him friending Chloe in the junkyard, I was more shocked how uncreepy he looked. I expected some try-hard gangster, but he looked more like a dumpster diving troll. Which I guess he kinda is, since we were on his turf, testing out my rewind skills for Chloe's amusement. Though he didn't look like a serial killer. His vibe, aura, energy, whatever, was bad. I could literally feel the hair on my arms prickling. He wanted the money Chloe owed him, so it didn't make much sense he would hurt her. But I wasn't going to take a chance, so yes, I actually threatened him with David's gun. Ridiculous. Fortunately, none of us ended up like Reservoir Dogs, and I saw that maybe Frank isn't as scary as I thought. But I don't think Chloe... I don't want Chloe near him ever again. Since he's wearing one of Rachel Amber's bracelets for what the fuck reasons, or whatever the fuck reasons, I doubt Chloe will be partying with him anymore. But he's at the top. He's at the top for our suspect list now. Nope. Messages. Okay, one from Warren. One for Dad.
Great. He's actually serious. Now I see that assholes run in the family. Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. I saved Kate, but I drowned my own plant.
Oh, damn it.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa. I saved Kate, but I drowned my own plant. There's been so much going on, I almost forgot about the eclipse. All this atmospheric action can't be a coincidence. Hey, Bunny. Kate will be back soon, and until then, I'll be catering to your every whim. Are you a hungry bunny? Here, nosh on this. Hey, Bunny. Kate will be back soon, and until then, I'll be catering to your every whim. Jeebus, I am so freaking tired. I sound like a moron. But crime does not delay. I need to stay on top of this investigation. Let me see which classes I won't be attending this week.
I should have classes for the rest of the week, okay.
You know you're hurting when you don't give a shit about music.
Yep.
How did Sherlock Holmes deduce anything without the internet? glad the media doesn't waste a second exploiting Kate. Now she has another video of herself all over the web. And even I'm in this one. At least the news didn't mention my name. Yet.
Arcadia Bay Online News. Blackwell student attempts suicide on campus. Arcadia Bay, Oregon. A student at the prestigious Blackwell Academy almost jumped from the roof off a campus dormitory today, with most of the student and faculty as startled witnesses. Authorities confirmed that student Kate Marsh, 18, had been troubled, but information is scarce at this time. Dozens of cell phones recorded the event, which ended with an unidentified student talking Marsh down to safety. Click here for video footage for further details.
Besides Rachel, it's been a while since anybody vanished from Arcadia Bay. I shouldn't sound so disappointed. I sure hope these people treat her better when she comes back to school. If she does.
And this is for Kate Beverly Marsh. Again, whatever. Okay, it doesn't really say what the hell this is. Taylor, get well soon. You're in our hearts. Victoria, sending love to you, Kate. Okay. Evan, think of you. Mark, we love you, Katie. Come back to us to church soon. Alyssa, we're all behind you, Kate. Courtney, hope you feel better. Father Lampant, Psalm 34:18. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Zach, Blackwell Bigfoot's promised to win the next game for you.
Either I delete my page or I block everybody. Nowhere to hide these days.
Time is bunk. Douglas Adams. Evan, you actually made me proud to be at Blackwell Academy. Bravo, Max, bravo. Daniel, eres una chica dura. You're I don't know, I forget what dura means. Warren, Max Power. Max Power. It's Homer Simpson's name. Rename. Hayden, Epic. Brooke, watching you walk down from that roof with Kate was the greatest thing I've ever seen in my life. Thank you. Juliet, wait to make the headlines, Max. Dana, you're a hero, Max. Thank you.
Everybody will be talking about Kate now. Blackwell might as well shut down for the next month. It's amazing how happy Kate looks here compared to today. She was basically pushed up to that roof, and I will use my power to find out why. This has to end.
I believe that's everything in this room.
It's okay, Max. Take a breath. Get your shit together. You have time.
Hello, darkness,
Okay,
my
this
old
is scary
friend.
dark. Let there be...
Those minions will now come for you.
Where the hell are you, Rachel Amber? That's a depressing thought. And it's always about Victoria. So much hypocrite. so much hypocrite. Do they really need that crap on the door? Kate's still alive. The end of the world might be coming before your party. I bet you'll party like it's 1999. Assholes. I feel like you're guiding us along. But where?
Out of... Wait, it says on. Oh yeah, I remember reading that. Okay, we can enter all of them now.
Kate probably won't want to look at these posters when she comes back.
I should just brush her teeth.
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
Blame her!
You should believe it. She almost jumped because you and everybody here bullied her.
What? You're like blaming me?
As a matter of fact, yes.
Then just get out of here. Like, stop fucking with me. I already told you that my mom is in the hospital. I'm done for the day.
I shouldn't be so damn judgmental. Taylor is obviously upset about Kate.
I said I'm like done, Max. Please leave me alone. I said I'm like done, Max. Please leave me alone.
I hope Victoria feels particularly shitty about posting that link.
Trust no one. Yeah, interesting.
Hey, Max.
I can. I'm just so glad she didn't. Are you okay?
I'm just like shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
Me neither. I didn't think you'd be so upset considering how much shit you and Victoria gave Kate.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch. Hello, like she's freaking too. She already broke curfew tonight. Shit, I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
Where did she go?
I know I can trust you since you were so nice asking about my mom in the hospital, but Victoria will, like, make my life hell if I blab, okay?
No doubt. I do hope your mother gets better. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. You're, like, weird, but pretty cool, Max. Especially after watching you go up on that roof. Victoria's wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later. I, like, really do need to get some sleep, Max. I, like, really do need to get some sleep, Max.
Back in time.
I'm
I won't say a word. I swear to dog.
I believe you, Max. Besides Victoria, you're the only one who asked me about my mom in the hospital. That meant a lot to me.
I'm my own person, too. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. You're like...
I know. Victoria must be upset since I saw her sneaking out of the dorm past curfew.
Oh man, like, you saw her? She was so, like, nervous when she left the dorm. She wouldn't even tell me where she was going.
Probably to hell. Well, I have to go crash. It's been a rough day, as you know.
Thanks, Max. And it was, like, pretty awesome when you went up to the roof to save Kate. Victoria was wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later. I like really do need to get some sleep, Max.
I'm gonna comfort her instead though. Hopefully the hell. Whoa.
I won't. I'm...
It's ridiculous.
I like really do need to get some sleep, Max.
Dickly. Shower's open. No, I can only hope they make a banana.
Victoria isn't here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time. Going through her shit.
And again, we have fast walking.
Hey, can you come in here for a minute?
What? But still homely. Someone's crying. The Juliet. Okay, Dana's asking me to come in though.
Yes, I am going to find you, Rachel. For Chloe and Kate. Dana's really hurting over this. This is both sad and pathetic. Yes, the Vortex Club does indeed suck. Dana clearly doesn't mind if I peruse her laptop.
Hooray!
Aw, Trevor is a sweetie. Good for Dana.
Do Dana. Hey Dana, I've been thinking about you all day and know how hard it was for you to see Kate almost jump from the roof today. Glad that Max swooped in like a superhero. I don't have anything deep or smart to say. I just want to know you to know that you're a good friend to Kate. I wish you had more friends like you. You have been so good for me when everybody else is so fucked up, and I'm here for you always. I miss you, Trev. From Dana Trevor. Thank you so much for thinking of me. It's just all mixed up now. Thank you so much for think of me. I keep seeing Kate on that roof and I feel like I should have done more to help her. Max did more than anybody to save Kate, and I don't even think they're BFF. So happy you're thinking about me. I can't wait to see you tomorrow, and you're just as good for me as you think I am for you. Dreaming of you tonight. XOXO Dana.
If Dana talks to Juliet about this, she's gonna wish she didn't.
Juliet, Dana, I hope you're okay after today. I don't want to bother you, but I'm writing an article about Kate for the paper. I want to know if you can answer just a few short questions. It seems like there are too few answers. Let's talk when it's convenient for you, okay? Hope you're well. Sincerely, Juliet. From Dana to Juliet. Hi Juliet, I know you want to find out more about Kate, but I'm still a little shaken up after today. I don't think you'll get too many answers so soon after what happened. It's better to keep a low profile for the moment. Kate deserves some privacy for a change. XO Dana. Nope, there's still more.
That is so damn cute how much Dana is into this Halloween party.
What happens if I walk out? No, nothing. Yeah, that's everything I can look at in her room.
Dana looks guilty and relieved about Kate. She really does care. Hey, Dana. How are you doing?
Better than Kate. I just can't believe she would even attempt suicide.
Blame Victoria.
Come on, don't blame yourself. There are other people involved, like Victoria Chase.
She definitely deserves a face punch for pimping that video. I didn't do enough to step up.
Now it's time for serious payback. In other words, revenge.
So what exactly are you saying, Max? Does this have something to do with why you got suspended yesterday? Tell me the truth.
I'm not sure yet, but I'm on it. Weird shit is going down at Blackwell, and I'm going to find out why.
I'm getting scared now. But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
What? Like who?
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Sherla?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get some sleep too, Dana. I'll see you later. Dana looks guilty and relieved about Kate.
I am wiped out, Max. We'll talk later. I am wiped out, Max. We'll talk later. That... She...
No.
Does the...
It's complicated. I don't want to drag you into this, okay? Not yet, anyway.
I'm getting scared now. Better...
I think we're all responsible for what happened.
True. But you're the only one who went up to that roof with Kate.
That was bullshit. Where was everybody else?
I know. You're a better person than any of us here. Hey, Max. I think I need to crash now. I'm just over everything today.
Wait. So why do you think she was on the roof in the first place?
Maybe Kate was so ashamed she got wasted on that video. I don't blame her, but it was pretty gross.
Come on. You really believe that Kate Marsh wanted to get drunk at a Vortex Club party?
So what exactly are you saying, Max? Does this have something to do with why you got suspended yesterday?
No.
Better.
I think we're...
True.
I was lucky. That's all.
No, girl. That was not luck. You made a choice to save her. Like a superhero.
Then maybe it's time to catch the bad guys.
So what exactly does this...
What?
And just one more.
Better.
I knew she was depressed, but I had no idea how bad.
Must be serious to throw yourself off the roof.
That's oh, for frick's sake, there's 3 more options.
That's really all you know?
Like, why would I know anything else? And Max, it's not cool to treat me as if I'm some suspect. I have a fucking headache now, so please, let me crash. I am wiped out, Max. We'll talk later.
Hey,
better than...
So why do you...
When?
Come...
So,
Yeah, that one's just the exact same as the other.
What?
One more option, that's it.
Kate was serious. But it's not all about that video.
So what exactly are you saying? Does this have some...
It's complicated. What?
Victoria bounced...
Not me.
I am wiped out, Max. We'll talk later.
Dana looks guilty and relieved about Kate. She really does care.
I am wiped out, Max. We'll talk later.
Mm-hmm. Very ugly. Get some rest. Okay, just want you to know you're in our thoughts. Praying for a fast recovery, Kate. I can't look at it today. Say $50 or 50 cents. $50. Let's check the girls' bathroom to be extra sure. Nope, she's still brushing her teeth. I can use it.
Cave Max want to shower, but no time. Must meet Chloe. Ugh, I better go meet up with Chloe. Ugh, Cave Max want to shower, but no time. Must meet Chloe. Ugh, Cave Max want to shower, but no time. Must meet Chloe.
Well, that's a very depressing hallway.
So Chloe is waiting for me in front of the main hall. I feel so giddy, even after Kate almost jumped. Maybe it's the leftover adrenaline. But I feel kind of invincible now.
What's that noise?
Maybe Samuel should fix that lamp. The Tobanga does look pretty scary at night. Please don't destroy me.
Why won't you let me do anything? Just so I can look at the freaking squirrel and not look at the freaking squirrel. Oh, get your ass back there. Okay, it just says I can look at the squirrel for no freaking reason, man.
Oh, it's unlocked. I hope Samuel isn't around. Nuts and bolts. Like my grandpa's garage. Nothing but tools. Nothing here. I know Samuel doesn't wear silky scarves. So, who does? Who knew Samuel was so into runway fashion? Nothing here.
That's just a glitch or something? Get your ass back on that pedestal. I feel like that's meant to be a photo. The thing is, I'm not sure where the hell to take it. Yeah, there it is. It's the second one. You take it. No, I don't want to press R1. R1. Take the fucking photo. Do I have to take it while he's in the act?
Hello, little friend. Care to join me?
Now I can look at him. That's locked off. So I frickin' look at him.
Hello, little friend. Care to join me?
There's some hidden way you can...
Oh, the most magical insects. Burn bright.
These are all broken. Maybe it's me?
Principal Wells. Are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
Nobody can expel me. Not yet, anyway. Miss Caulfield, you have to be stealthier than that. You're not supposed to be outside your dormitory at this hour. Plus, you're on suspension.
I'm sorry, Principal Wells. I'm still tense after I thought Kate was going to jump today. I just needed some air and space to walk.
No explanations. Seeing Kate come up on that roof, then seeing her come down with you. You saved her ass. Maybe save Blackwell. Now don't get caught. Going back inside. You earned good dreams.
Great. So how do I get past him to meet Chloe? That smart son of a bitch has me trapped.
Blackwell almost lost another student. I wish Kate Marsh would just skip town. Now I have to deal with more pissed off, entitled parents who want to blame me for their mistakes. Cheers.
What happens if I...
Oh, great. He saw me. Maybe I could sneak by when he was trying to open the door.
Max, I told you to get back to your room.
He's obviously
Now
pissed.
he's got me totally trapped. Oh, great. He saw me. Maybe I could sneak by when he was trying to open the door.
I know I have a set of keys.
He's lucky nobody else saw him like that. Except me.
I know I have a set of keys on me somewhere.
Max the Ninja strikes again.
Now, why won't they fit? These keys are all broken. Or maybe it's me?
Get it? Booyah. Like I'm a scary punk ghost.
You're a scary punk asshole. Hey, Chloe, I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Kate saved herself. I couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed. And then I had no clue what to say to her on that roof.
Don't be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously said the right thing, and your badass power is gonna save us all. We just need to connect the plays.
And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right?
Didn't you say that it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh, right. Except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space. No biggie.
Chloe, I just feel weird about some of my decisions. I mean, I even got my own dumbass suspended.
Dude, do not even torture yourself like that. Let's focus on looking for clues, okay?
We need to find out more about who Rachel was involved with around here.
She was able to blend in with everybody, even with people I hated.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It scares me to think where she could be. Do you think she's...
alive? I have to think that, Chloe. Her spirit is so powerful here.
Maybe too much power. Max, we have to find Rachel soon. We have to.
I promise you we will. Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, step prick.
You are such a boss, Chloe. I just don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Look at all the trouble dropping in Arcadia Bay. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore? You're suspended anyway, Max. Lead the way.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan here.
Thank you again so much for helping me put together a portfolio.
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted. As you know, it's not been a good day for Blackwell.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie? I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
How does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
It doesn't. The contest is still a go, and I still have to pick the winner to best represent Blackwell. I've got all the photos, except one from Max.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've seen my entry. You know it's better than that.
Ooh.
Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together in San Francisco, Mark?
Stick to Mr. Jefferson, Victoria, please. And, I haven't picked a winner yet.
You already love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together. That would be fun, don't you think?
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait! I only... Are you fucking kidding me?
Ooh.
So stupid. Just when I think Victoria can't get any more evil. Shit is about to get real at Blackwell. Let's go find out.
No, 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 Climax. Climax. Max and Chloe, I'm not sure who Batman is here.
Chloe the Keymaster.
You know it.
I thought she was just talking to herself. Well,
Dude,
talking to her head.
I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
Not to mention the weed you brought into my room. Joking.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
So you can almost shoot somebody on Monday and party on Friday? Prescott power. Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it. Oh, Rachel. I know you and Kate are connected by all this. Maybe Kate started a revolution.
Flash. Vortex Club 6. Pray for Kate. Vortex 3rd. Kate Marshpower. Vortex Club killed Kate.
A long time ago, Nathan got smacked down. A long time ago, Nathan got smacked. Where the hell are you, Rachel Amber? First Rachel and now Kate? This is the end of the Vortex Club. Only a B-? Warren has shattered my faith. Of course, I'm barely passing science.
Change grade.
You deserve way more than this for taking on Nathan, but every little grade counts. Yes, I like this plus better than that minus. Thanks for being there for me, Warren.
I can't do it.
I never said they were great, troll.
I had sex with your mom. Ooh, that sounds like something
Everybody's
my fans would say.
asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture.
Okay.
Good evening, Fish. Thanks, Fish. Nice work. Please resume your slumber. Ew, gross. At least switch to E6. Ew, gross. At least switch to E6.
Hypothesis. I've seen a fire blanket before.
Ass biology. Ugh, gross. A periodic table. Wish I knew what periodic means. You deserve way more than this from me. Every little grade counts.
That just tell me the action will be carried on. Yeah, the action will be remembered. God damn it.
Chloe's waiting for me in front of the principal's office.
Yes, Max, I know, but I don't have to give a crap. I have to give any excrement. Okay, right. Science of history. Space. Why are these doors just all open?
I feel silly thinking of myself as an everyday hero for helping Kate. But it's cool that other people do. Now if I could only find Rachel. You can never escape the lighthouse here. I feel gross even looking at Nathan's work. But he does have some style. Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world. Shit. Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic. Victoria, that is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
Is that a doctor, I'm guessing?
Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
This computer won't be on.
I feel like you're guiding us along. But where? So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
I can't look at my locker today.
Yes, this poster must stop bullies dead in their tracks.
Do 104 excitement. I can't read the rest of it.
Your party days are over. Yes, I am going to find you, Rachel. For Chloe and Kate. Only a total phony would wear a crappy hat like that. Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is... Nah.
Gun-free zone. Use of tobacco products prohibited.
There's no way David would get in Mrs. Grant's face. She'd shut his ass down fast.
Dear Miss Michelle Grant, as head of security at Blackwell Academy, it's my job to make sure that all the bases have been covered when it comes to protecting the student body. I know I'm nobody's favourite among the faculty and students, but I know I'm making sure their safety is my prime directive. Since taking over as head of security, my statistics speak for themselves, as does the 15.4 drop in campus crime. I respect your position as a science teacher, but you have unfairly demonized my plans for a surveillance system with a cowardly petition. I hope that you will redact this petition and reconsider the human cost of not retrofitting Blackwell Academy with the latest in safe and private security. Sincerely, David Matson. No, can't check out that. Okay.
Yes, Max. Just zombie out in the hallway. Forget about the principal's office.
Well, you haven't opened the door yet, so don't blame me.
That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank. I might as well test out my thief skill.
Go for it. We're already in this deep.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
Why, yes, I could.
Somewhere. Why don't they keep in here as well?
Nothing here.
Nothing to report.
Dead end.
Alright, Max, you have to be so dismissive about it.
Crap.
Okay.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office. No key for thee. We have to find another way in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name. Hey, Warren, you busy? Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun. Thanks, science guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now. I'm sorry, I'm just not sure about a movie night right now. Don't hate me. And thanks for the help.
This sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan?
I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
I'm not sure if that's a reference to other things, but is that a reference to... Is that a reference to anime? Okay. Do it. Okay, you have all 4 objects. Put the Python. Should be happy enough that he's getting included in crap like this. Someone can always want more. I can't talk to Chloe anymore. No sugar right here.
Ooh, sugar.
Only
3 more items to go.
So... There's one at the top. Okay. A soda can, duct tape. Sodium chloride. Soda can, duct tape.
Warren is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items.
I wonder if she has anything different to say now he's helping her. About the testing.
No can here.
Oh, and there's so many freaking...
Gross.
Hold on. I think I'm missing one inside the...
Nothing here.
I think it might be in Mr. Jefferson's class. But I will check all of them just so I can...
Empty. Come on.
How many trash bags? How many garbage bags
This
cans
is
do
so
you need?
lame.
Oh yeah.
This is like a scene in a horror film.
Am I singing a Sephiroth thing? It's not a horror film.
Okay, I have the can.
Okay, now we need
You're
sodium.
halfway home, Max.
Duct tape to include it. I'm not sure where to find her.
You're an artist, damn it, not a scientist. But this is so not sodium chlorate. Here's the sodium chlorate box. Here's the sodium chlorate box. You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair. Only one more ingredient left.
Gee, I wonder where it could be. Man in the iron room that hasn't been examined yet.
You deserve way more than this for taking on Nathan, but every little grade counts.
Can't read it. Front to the future, that's about it. I'm tired. Yep.
The tape is mine.
Oh,
Now
no.
it's time to show Chloe that Max is the bomb.
Okay. Exposure, nightlight, or highlight. Focus, hues.
That was amazing when Mr. Jefferson took a class picture the first week. Even though I didn't want to be in the picture at all, it was fairly fucking cool to watch him at work framing us.
5 levels color contrast. Let's say 4. This is 5. Why she only has access to 2 rooms, I am not sure.
So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
Oh, jeez, I'm tired from it's about 5 in the morning when I'm playing this. Yep, nearly 5 in the morning.
Oh, Rachel, I know you and Kate are connected by all this. Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead. Boom! Literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
If you'll light the candle.
This is so cool!
Get ready to haul ass.
That was so fucking cool!
Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia Bay Fire and Police Department.
So what should we do?
I'll say rewind. Or do I get all the information then rewind?
Take it easy on the door, Chloe.
Gee, thanks for helping me, Chloe. Nothing to click on. What the hell are you doing? I don't know. Just standing out there like an idiot. Does anything want to work? There's nothing to look at. Just went through everything.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office. Take it easy on the door, Harley. Let's go.
Nice so I could interact with something. For Christ's sake. So let's just stop the fire alarm or something. Turn off the alarm. What's that? Oh! Forget that she... Okay, that's weird.
This ancient door is no match for Max the Magician.
If I can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind. Oh, this is bullshit. Fuck you, door.
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic! I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste. How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I was expelled.
Yes, if only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk. Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair. This is your chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody.
I'm on the case. Looks like an oil painting spill. Awful.
Drew that? Damn, he's a quick drawer.
This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place.
Oh gee, that's a whole bunch. Okay. Kate Beverly Marsh, GPA 3.9. Kate Marsh represents the very best of our students at Blackwell. Her GPA is consistently outstanding along with her optimistic attitude and quiet work ethic. Why the hell is it quiet work ethic? Fuck you. Her extracurricular activity with the Meals on Wheels program has been acknowledged on K-Bay 7 News. Damn. And her diverse religious studies group has been a welcome addition to the wide range of student-led spiritual programs here at Blackwell. She also has one of the best attendance records in the school's history. I would do the voice, but at 5 o'clock, I just can't be bothered to read that much. Principal Wells. As the school nurse, I should inform you that Kate Marsh appears to have experienced some recent emotional or physical trauma. I spoke to her briefly, and she was upset but vague and refused to talk further with me. I think it's important that we keep our eyes on her and make sure she's not under duress from other classmates, as is my suspicion. Regards, Anne-Marie Baronici. Update. At present time, there is a security investigation into a conversational video allegedly featuring Kate Marsha Vertex Club party that's been uploaded onto the internet without her knowledge or alleged consent, along with her claim of being taken to hospital during the party. See the attached files for complete details. Kate Beverly Marsh, September 12th, 1995, Arcadia Bay, or parents, something, I can't read those are very vague. Just, vague. Phone 555-0198. Two phone numbers, phone 3. Date. Okay.
Only 2 more files to go. Wowzer. This will so not come in handy. I'd drink too if I was the principal of Blackwell.
Well, that's a dark thought.
And nothing here.
Bother searching.
Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
Nathan Joshua Prescott, GPA 3.7. Brief summary. Nathan Prescott continues his family's historical legacy at Blackwell with a stellar academic record and a variety of extracurricular activities, including work with Arcadia Bay Homeless Fund. Nathan is popular with students and faculty. He stands as a proud representation of Blackwell. Nathan Prescott, August 23rd, is it 29th? August 29th, 1995. Prescott Dave. Dave.
Like I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
Information sheet. Maxine Clawfield, 2.8. Brief summary. Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered quite an attentive student with much potential for photography. Her GPA fluctuates. She has acknowledged that she will be doing better. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence, though some complaints find her nervous and nosy. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. Others would like her to be less so. But this is a kind of student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. Update. Despite some recent confrontations with Blackwell security, Max showed herself to represent the very best of Blackwell Academy by stopping a fellow student, Kate Marsh, from jumping off the dormitory roof today. At this time, there is an ongoing police faculty investigation, but Max's heroism is undisputed. Maxine Clotfield, born September 21st, 1995. Okay, don't say parents all. Faraday transfer form complete, current service IEP.
This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit.
Student information sheet, Victoria Maribeth Chase. GPA 3.9, brief summary. Victoria Chase is a gold standard for Blackwell Academy, a student with a consistent high GPA and extracurricular activities that reflect her career goals in photography. Victoria also receives high marks from faculty for her devotion to the Vortex Club, among other organizations devoted to Blackwell spirit and history. August 14th, 1995. Seattle, Washington. She wasn't born here, like these two. No, wait. Fort Lauderdale.
I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
Sure. November 20th, 1996. Oh, she's younger than Max. Warren Daniel Graham. Yeah, Bay, Oregon. Oh, he was also born. Surprised he never met Max before. Well, then again. Student information sheet, Warren Graham, GPA 4.0. Brief summary. Warren is considered to be an exemplary student and represents a long tradition of excellence in science at Blackwell. He has a gift, of course, of gab depending on faculty. He has a gift or curse of gab depending on the faculty. Some have accused him of playing science pranks, but this is not confirmed by his science teacher, Miss Grant. We have hope Warren focuses his academic vision and continues towards his bright future.
Let's nab this last file, Sherlock. Always wanted to say nab. Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this. But there's not much here about the police investigation.
July 22nd, 1994. Long Beach City, California. Amber. Can't read those names, I'm wearing socks. Okay. Student information sheet, Rachel Dawn Amber. Oh, no, we'll go brief summary first. Rachel Amber is a quintessential student representation at Blackwell Academy. She excels in all of her studies and extracurricular activities, which are numerous. Popular with both students and faculty, she has the de facto qualities of scholarship and leadership. That is a hallmark of Blackwell's legacy. Jeez, we stopped trying to sell Blackwell. Her diverse goals include a career in international law and fashion modeling. There is no doubt that Rachel will achieve all of her dreams with Blackwell as the fulcrum. Did I not just say stop with the Blackwell? Update. Unfortunately, Rachel Amber has stopped attending classes for the past month, and she's left no contact with students or faculty for the past month. Her parents are at present unaware of her whereabouts, and Blackwell hopes for her quick return to continue with her academic excellence. Principal Wells. This is Lieutenant Chris Rossi. Just wanted to let you know that Rachel Amber's investigation has been officially closed on our end. We always hope for that one magic clue, but once again, Arcadia Bay covers up another secret. We always keep our eyes and ears open, but that's all we can do for now. Thanks for all your help. Lieutenant Chris Rossi, Arcadia Bay PD.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
March 11th, 1994. Price, Joyce Price. I wonder why her father William isn't mentioned. Okay. Student information sheet, Chloe Elizabeth Price, GPA 1.7, brief summary. Chloe Price is a problematic student at Blackwell. Despite the best efforts of faculty and administration to gauge her academically. Chloe does low homework and is often willfully belligerent of her teachers. She has caused numerous class disruptions and with inappropriate comments and rude gestures to fellow students. She was recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot. Even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential, she chooses to squander it on empty rebellion against a non-mandatory institution. Update. Chloe Price is no longer a student at Blackwell. See attachment police reports. Attachment police reports? That's not any police reports.
I think we found everything in here. I should go join Chloe. Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe. Like I'm not gonna... I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background. Looks like an oil painting spill. Awful. Looks like an oil painting spill. Awful. You're not so tacky up close. If I would have signed the petition, I could have made the difference.
Dear Miss Grant, as principal of Blackwell Academy, it is my sad, unpleasant, regrettable duty to inform you that your petition to block the new surveillance system has come up literally a handful of votes short. It is not my policy to take sides in the matter, as we encourage the faculty and student body to participate in the school's operation. I recognize the controversial nature of these cameras, and rest assured they will be implemented with the utmost concern for privacy. Thank you for your passion and inspiring Blackwell students to make their voices heard. I hope they will not be too discouraged by the outcome of your petition. We are proud of them. Best, Principal Wells.
So, Nathan Prescott's dad is a bully too. Shocker.
Sean Prescott. Principal Wells, in light of the recent outrageous allegations against my son and his suspicion, I feel that my large contribution to Blackwell Academy should also be suspended. Of course, this situation can be reflected once Nathan is reinstated at Blackwell for written apology. Along with that, I can understand the tragic event involving Miss Marsh give you pause, but I would suggest that cancelling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. I expect you to reconsider and come to the same obvious conclusion. Thank you, Sean Prescott.
Dude, I know you have shit to hide.
Okay, that's everything.
Max, you better come check out these files. Nathan accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step-troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
If David is teaming up with Nathan Prescott, that's a bad sign.
Nathan Prescott III. Ooh, he's so money. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file. Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation. But I was expelled?
At least Nathan was finally suspended. Check out that note. Open it.
It's just some crazy drawing.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
That's fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa, listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows. It's pretty cryptic.
No, it sounds like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebrews.
Jesus. David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you are. We should definitely get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here? Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wowzer. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after you almost, shot him. Are you gonna make a big issue out of this?
Yes.
Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
I can't.
You really want to take money from the handicapped fund? I know you need to pay Frank back, but I've got my power to protect you, right?
There's a lot of power in that horse-choking wad of cash. But yes, Moral Max is right again. I guess. Let's get the hell out of this office morgue.
I know that money would have helped Chloe and me.
We after the over decision. Going back in time. Going back in time.
Max?
Frank knows things about Rachel, and he might talk if he's been paid, right?
You are Super Max. And with the leftover dough, I'll take you on a road trip to Portland for the day. We'll stock up on tats, beer, weed, and donuts.
And books from Powell's.
And strip clubs. Kidding. But you never know.
I feel like shit for taking that money.
Yeah, I'm also not gonna take the money. Also, I think $5,000 going missing is, I think that's a bit suspicious. Can't.
You...
Okay. Okay, we have drawings, picture viewer, display a warning report, dear Principal Wells. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Prescott, we regret to inform you that Nathan Prescott has disrupted various classes over the past month despite repeated warnings and leniency. Due to a crude outburst in Miss Hoida's intro to literature class on Tuesday, September 17th. Nathan was sent back to his dormitory for the day, with a proper write-up for his files. Nathan has enormous potential, but also has erratic behavior patterns that may need supervision beyond Blackwell's ability. The school cannot tolerate these disruptions, so we hope we will discuss this matter with Nathan to impress upon him the severity of this situation. Please see the attached files for full reports. Update: expunged record. Dear Principal Wells, we received a rather outrageous and possibly slanderous letter from somebody in administration accusing Nathan of uncharacteristic erratic behavior patterns. We're certain this must be a mistake, otherwise we fear that we will take Nathan out of Blackwell to a more prestigious and better-funded institution. Please respond with a copy of the expunged disciplinary warning report. Blackwell Incident Report, Nathan Prescott. The following is a list of reported incidents involving Nathan Prescott. There seems to be a pattern of outbursts and confrontations followed by remorse and repentance. We suggest his parents remove him from the school and place him under expert psychology supervision. Throwing a desk in class, cursing at his English teacher, lighting firecrackers in the bathroom, stealing school supplies, threatening the school custodian, attempted theft of campus Tabunga statue. No, these are just not memos. Dick Madison and Nathan Prescott have both come to my office to warn me that Rachel Amber has been a drug mule. In Mr. Madison's talk radio terminology, acted as a front for another local dealer. Concerning Rachel's exemplary status, I told Daya that I would need more concrete proof, and he promised that he had more to show. I was surprised to get an unscheduled visit from Rachel Amber. She seemed quite upset and claimed that David Madison was following her and taking photographs. David would deny this, and given the questionable company Rachel has been keeping, I'm not certain I can believe her right now. What the fuck, man? That was a birthday cake. Castor shot. Did she just dump them all in there? Ugly duck face. That guy's gonna be wondering what the fuck's going on there.
That impish look scares me.
Care for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
It's been a cray week. You didn't let me take that money to pay off Frank, so if he pops a cap in my skull, at least allow me to have a little carefree fun for a few minutes. Splish Splash?
You're right. We hella deserve it. Splish Splash.
Did you actually just say hella? I think I'm a good bad influence on you.
We're in the otter's lair.
Big fucking deal. I want that heated water.
We still have to play it cool, okay? Even if I'm suspended.
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rewind power.
Chloe is so psyched for girls' night out, so I better follow her evil plan.
Okay, I've played this for long enough and people have dealt with my shit long enough for this episode. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll get back to this as soon as I can. I really do. I like that it's at night for once, so I don't have to deal with the effect on people. That's something. I know, when I do see it in action adventure games, point and click, it is pretty nice to just walk about the town while everything's just quiet. Especially, I was thinking back to Monkey Island when LeChuck gets the whole town. It just goes dead quiet compared to how lively it was before. But it's nice just playing the game at night where you don't really meet people and you just focus on the interactions of two characters. Anyway, I've been talking too much. If you can stand the talking after the frickin' intro. It did clear up two things. The principle that David Madsen was talking to Nathan on the bus, I missed that as well, I think. And that Rachel Amber left for Mysterious Guy. Okay. So, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. And this is again, guys, turn off his PS4. See ya.